Greetings to one and all. The topic for our video presentation is Tesla Motors. Tesla Inclusive is an American multinational automotive and clean energy company headquartered in Austin, Texas. Tesla designs and manufactures electric vehicles, battery energy storage from home to grid scale, solar panels and solar roof tiles, and related products and services. Tesla is one of the world's most valuable companies and remains the world's most valuable automaker with a market capitalization of more than $840 billion. In 2021, the company had the most worldwide sales of battery electric vehicles and plug-in electric vehicles, capturing 21% of the battery electric market and 14% of the plug-in market. Through its subsidiary Tesla Energy, the company develops and is a major installer of photovoltaic systems in the United States. Tesla Energy is also one of the world's largest global suppliers of battery energy storage systems, with 3.99 gigawatt hours installed in 2021.
I hope you got a viewpoint about the Tesla company. So now I'm going to be talking about the problems faced by it. One of the frequently asked questions to Elon Musk is when he's going to launch Tesla in India. Tesla had received approvals for 4 models back in August 2021 and another 3 models in December 2021. One of the issues being faced by Elon Musk-led company is the imposition of the import taxes. Tesla had urged Indian government to slash the import taxes on electronic vehicles. The nation might announce to take steps to develop sales for electronic vehicles. But is it sufficient enough to incline the sales of Tesla's expensive electronic vehicles? Maybe not. India launched the faster adoption and development of electronic vehicles FAME in 2015, which included 900 crore pledge to subsidies for electronic tricycles for buses following the International Energy Agency. Moreover, Toyota, Ford are all planning to leave. So therefore this prevails as a big challenge for Tesla since all the big companies are leaving, withdrawing due to higher taxes.
So now let's talk about the reasons of the problems faced by the Tesla company. So the Indian government basically charges a 60% import tax on the electric vehicles priced at $40,000 or below than that, and 100% on the ones which are priced above $40,000. In comparison to that, the Tesla cars start at approximately $44,690, meaning that the Tesla cars would face 100% import tax in India, which would affect the company's sales. While the Tesla company has been requesting for a reduction in the import prices for some time now, the Indian companies like the Tata Motors have opposed such movements as it would incentivize the sales in India of the Tesla company, which would go against the country's plans of boosting the manufacturing of the electric vehicles.
Now I would like to talk about the right decision taken by the Tesla. So first we say in direct sale. Unlike other car manufacturers who will sell their product through a franchise dealership, Tesla sells directly to consumers. It has created an international network of company-owned showrooms and galleries modified in urban centers. By owning the sales channel, Tesla believes it can gain an advantage in the speed of its product development. More importantly, it creates a better customer buying experience. Unlike car dealership, Tesla showroom have no potential conflicts of interest. Customers deal only with Tesla employed sales and service staff, including the showroom, service plus centers, a combination of retail and service center and service facilities. Tesla has around 823 locations around the world. As of May 2022, Tesla has also made use of internet sales. Consumers can customize and purchase a Tesla online. Home services. In some areas, Tesla employs mobile service support, formerly called as Tesla Rangers. Mobile technicians who make house calls. In some cases, the service is delivered remotely. The Model S can wirelessly upload data so technicians can view and fix some problems without ever physically touching the car. Network. Tesla has created its own network of 30,000 plus global superchargers where drivers can change their Tesla vehicles in about 15 minutes for a quarter of the price gasoline. The purpose of course is to speed up the rate of adoption of the electric cars by making it cheaper and easier to keep them running.
Hello, I'm Nandini and I'll be talking about the wrong decisions made by Tesla as a business. One of Tesla's bad decisions was automating everything. Elon Musk himself admitted to this mistake in one of his interviews. There were many areas where they built machines that cost more to build and operate than it would have cost a semi skilled human to do the same job. Ironically, this was the same mistake that General Motors made in the 1980s. Also, another one of their mistakes was automating too soon. Tesla automated everything from warehouse to the factories while they were still in the early stages of development. They built assembly lines that attempted to automate tasks requiring levels of dexterity and flexibility that modern robotics was still far from attaining. For a company still trying to figure out how to manufacture cars at a profit, it is a mistake to automate nearly all parts of the process, locking in how they do things. It makes it cost prohibitive to make iterative improvements. Their next mistake was trying to literally reinvent the wheel. In some areas, Tesla had to develop its own better solutions. For example, they are world leaders in battery technology that is essential to building their electric cars. However, they tried to design many other components in house instead of relying on off the shelf hardware. They do buy a variety of items from a small network of suppliers, but if they hadn't tried to literally redesign everything and pull from existing suppliers as much as possible, they would have brought costs down much sooner. Thus, rather than advancing the techniques of conventional automakers, Tesla is now struggling just to match the efficiency of its more established rivals. In recent years, some Tesla cars have had poor build quality due to rush testing, leading to a high ratio of flawed vehicles. There have been hundreds of reports of sudden unintended acceleration, brake failures, and collapsing wheels due to faulty car suspensions. The safety and quality of Tesla cars have been questioned against the company's claims. Apart from this, Tesla has been accused of deceptive marketing, unfulfilled promises, and fraud. These bad decisions not only damaged the company's reputation but also led it to suffer financial losses.
Hello everyone, myself Prasid Dhingra, and today I'm going to tell you about the current dilemma that Tesla is facing. So let's begin. Recently, in March, the company had to recall all its self-driving vehicles because the car's autopilot allowed it to roll through the traffic signals, which was against the laws of the United States, and the people filed case against it. Because a thing like this is completely revolutionary and nobody had seen something like it before. And then in August 2022, when he went to Europe to launch his cars there, and the process of launching it is currently in inspection because the people in Europe are not very much into electric cars and they're still thinking about it and are a bit confused. And when the biggest dilemma that was that on 27 October 2022, when he bought Twitter for $44 billion, and it started to bring the cultural changes at the company, and he started laying off employees, and he was getting 3 times more money for layoffs, and the company should do the layoffs because in COVID, lots and lots of money was printed and the demand was high. So the employees, the COVID restructuring needs to be sustained. So giving the layoffs is the right solution. So due to all these dilemmas, it's putting a heavy burden on the shares of Tesla. And it is a warning signal for the investors, and they should start selling their shares because the shares went down by 35%, and it was a brutal Friday as the shares went down from 5% to $197.08. Just try to imagine how bad it was. And Elon Musk should not have bought Twitter because it is putting a heavy burden on the finances, and in the long run it will damage the image of the company. And when he had to buy Twitter, he had sold nearly $4 billion worth of stock so that he can get a good amount of cash flow in order to buy Twitter. So due to all this, the established car makers like Volkswagen, General Motors and Ford from the USA, they are trying to take good advantage of him because he is not paying attention to his golden child, Tesla. So hence, as a result, Tesla's investors are going to be fed up and he is facing all these dilemmas due to his mood swings. Thank you. I hope you like this video. Thank you.